Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel House Kitchen. Please subscribe, like and click the notification bell. Today I'm going to be cooking fried rice with a little bit of twist with jollof rice taste. I'm going to be using sweet pepper, spring onions, tomatoes and mushroom. I'm not going to be using any meat stock to cook this rice. I've already diced my tomatoes, onions, sweet pepper and spring onions. As you can see, I am going to be using frozen mixed veg. You can use fresh veg if you want, but I always like to use mixed veg, frozen ones. So this is my rice. I'm not going to be parboiling my rice. I'm going to be pouring boiling hot water on it. I always wash my rice with salt to take away the starch. So I'm going to be pouring my boiling hot water inside the rice. As you can see, I'm going to be adding a little bit of salt to the rice. Then I will just give it a little bit of stir and cover it for some minutes. Before I finish doing my sauce, the rice will be ready. I'm just adding the salt now, as you can see, for the rice to take away the starch. I'm going to be covering it now to give it time to steam together. By the time it steams, it will take away all the starch. You can parboil your rice if you want. Sometimes I really don't parboil my rice, depends on what I'm cooking. So I'm going to leave it for a few minutes. And this is my pot. I've already poured my vegetable oil on the pot, so it's already heated. I'm going to be adding my onions to the pot right now. I'm leaving the onions to fry for some time because I want it to be a little bit soft to get that brownish color before I add anything to it. I'm going to stir it and leave it for like 2 minutes or so. You can leave it longer or less if you want, but I always leave it for 2 minutes to steam. So as you can see, it's already fried, it's ready. So now I'm going to be adding my tin tomato to it. This is the tin tomato I'm going to be using. I'm using Derica tin tomato. You can use Gino, you can use any tin tomatoes of your choice. I do use Gino sometimes, but today I'm using Derica for this particular food. It all depends on what I'm cooking at that moment or the kind of taste I want. I always fry my tomato, my onion and my tin tomatoes together. It takes away the sharpness of the tin tomatoes. If you fry it together, it always takes the taste out, so you don't have that sharp taste in your mouth. So this is my spring onions I'm going to be adding as well. You can always add your spring onions and your onions together at the same time. I do that sometimes, depends on what I'm cooking, but for this particular food I'm not adding the onions and the spring onions together. I fry the onion and the tin tomatoes, because if I use Gino I do that. If I don't use Gino, I do something else. Now I'm putting my sweet pepper to the now I'm stirring it together. This is my tin tomato, onions, spring onions, and now I've just added my sweet. I'm just stirring it together now. I've added my sweet pepper to it. Now I'm going to be adding my tomatoes to the sauce right now. So I'm just adding my tomatoes to it. Then I give it time to fry together. Then I stir it. Then I'm going to leave it to fry for some time, maybe like 2 to 3 minutes. Now, as you can see, my sauce is ready. I'm going to be adding my mushroom to it. As I said at the beginning of my video, I'm not using any meat or chicken stock. So this is what I'm going to be using, mushroom. So I've just added my mushroom to it. I like my mushroom to fry with my sauce, that the sauce can enter the mushroom and everything. So that is what I'm going to be doing. So now I'm going to be adding my mixed veg. This is frozen mixed veg. You can use fresh mixed veg if you want, but I'm using frozen mixed veg for quickness. So I'm going to be adding my cube. I'm using chicken knorr. So it's 2 cubes inside 1 knorr. So you can use one, you can use more than 1 chicken knorr if you want. because this one have 2 cubes inside, so I'm using this. It's called chicken nut. There is beef nut, there is star, there is other type of cube, but I always use chicken nut. I like it so much. I just like the flavor of it and the taste of it's so nice. You can use other one, but you can try chicken nut if you have not tried before. It's good. Now my rice is ready. It's already steamed. As you can see, look as if I've parboiled it. I did not parboil it. I just pour hot water and salt on it to take away the starch. If you want to see the full video of how I normally wash the starch off my rice, please leave it in the comment section below and I will do a video for it. This is my rice. It's already ready, so I'm just going to stir everything together to give it that taste. I've already taken out some sauce from my sauce I make. I will show you the video of that. So I'm going to be adding a jollof rice spice. There are different types. This is jollof rice spice called Jollof, so you can use this one as well. I'm going to be adding two different type of it because I want that taste of jollof rice to be inside this food. Even if I don't use it every time, but for this particular food, because I'm not using any stock, I just want that flavor to come out. So this is what I'm using. This is how it look like. So I'm going to be adding my crayfish to it as well to give it the taste. But you can fry your crayfish and the sauce together. I did not do it because I want my crayfish taste to be very strong in the food. So you can always fry your stock and your crayfish together, but in this particular food I didn't do it like that because this is just a quick food. So I'm using warm water. You can use hot water, you can use cold water, it's up to you, but it's always good to use hot water or warm water because you don't want your food that is already hot and put cold water on it. It will make the food not to cook quicker. It will start soaking water. So it's always good to use hot water, boiling hot water or warm water. It all depends, but not cold water. Cold water is not good when you are cooking something that you have already heated. It's hot, they add cold water to it. It takes time. So I'm adding a little bit of salt. This is salt I'm putting. I don't eat a lot of salt. I'm just adding salt. I can't really tell you the amount of salt I'm putting. So I always cover it with bags like this, just to cover it so that it cooks slowly. I reduce my cooker very low so that it cooks very slowly, so that everything will cook together. Now my rice is cooked. This is how it look like. I finished cooking it right now. As you can see, it looks like party rice. But it's no stock, no chicken stock, no beef stock. This is the sauce I've already taken out for the food. This is the stock I take out, so you can always add the stock at the side of your meal if you want more sauce. If you don't want more sauce, you can just eat it like that. It doesn't look dry, it doesn't look as if there is no stock. I'm telling you guys, if you try this method, you're going to like it. So this is how it look like, and now my food is ready. Thank you guys for watching.